All right, let's get it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Razor from RazorTube coming at you with, you guessed it, some Rust new console release official news today. We're going to be talking about the Rust console coming out officially in spring of 2021, and that's going to be for the Xbox, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5. And if you're new to this channel, I am RazorTube. Drop a sub, drop a like, and let's get into the news today. All right, so as of recent, we have the Rust Council beta codes looming above really anxious players' heads because it's active right now until March 29th of 2021. Basically, Double 11, the studio who's producing Rust for Council, has handpicked a number of people to participate in the Rust Council beta. So if you got those codes, make sure you abide by all NDA standards and guidelines. And if you didn't, like I said last video before, don't worry about it, because this baby's coming out in spring of 2021. And that's Rust Council for the PlayStation and Xbox. All right, so how do we know that? Let's get into the news right now. All right, let's get it. Pull it up. So as of this morning, at Play Rust Council on Twitter, it's the Double 11 creators of Rust for Council, said fresh news, a winky face. Not really, it's just a bunch of creeper eyes. And they pinned linked a article about Rust is coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One this spring, and GameSpot.com wrote it. Now, let's read the article and get into it a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's scroll to the top. It says, Rust is coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One this spring. And then it says, Rust has been having a breakout moment recently, finding popularity with Twitch streamers who are looking for a different spin on the survival game formula. The game is going to reach an even bigger audience when Rust launches on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 very soon. With the release being announced for spring 2021 on both platforms, a more specific release date has not been shared yet. So we know the window in which it will release, which is the second quarter of this year, or it could start in the end of the first quarter of this year, which is April of 2021. And then it says, while that launch will span both last-gen PlayStation and Xbox platforms, there's no word on a native current-gen release. However, backwards compatibility should allow you to play Rust on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. All right, so if you got those two new-gen consoles, the backward compatibility definitely can render you to be able to, boom, play Rust for console. All right, it says Rust is currently undergoing a closed beta for consoles that is expected to last a few weeks. Double 11 is handling the console versions and previously worked on games like Prison Architect, Minecraft Dungeons, and Double 11 is also publishing the game, unlike the PC version, which is developed and published by Gary's Mod and Studio Face Punch. It goes in depth more about what Rust was in the beginning, a zombie post-apocalyptic game. Back in the day, it's been out since 2013 on PC, but as of recently, it's had a lot of hype about survival gaming, and a lot of big streamers are promoting it and getting promoted by Face Punch on the PC right now. They have Twitch drops like they've been having since even last March, and that's how we kind of figured the whole time that this is going to be coming to fruition finally, and us being able to play Rust Console Beta on the Xbox and PlayStation. Since last December, we thought they were going to release it then, but they didn't. Obviously, the climate of the environment right now didn't render them to be able to push forward with the Rust Console Beta. But Rust is ever evolving. It has updates monthly and cool, unique survival gameplay, which you can either fight everybody you want, or you could just work on a team and just survive within the game of Rust. You have unique skins that they've also said that is going to probably be available on the Rust console version when it hits full release. They'll have a skin store, which we found in the commit list last year, that you'll purchase skins with Rust coins. We don't know if that's going to be the currency to purchase those items, but it was said in the commit list. But anyways, how did we know it was coming? Well, ever since it was like last December, they had all these promotions. They had the Secret Lab Rust Chair, a lot of hints towards when release was going to be, at least for the beta purposes. And since it's active now and it ends in March 29th, like I said, you guys probably, if you don't get a code or acquire a code from Double 11, don't worry about it, because I also said with Jade Monkey that we're going to get it on the full release for console soon after the beta is done. If you guys are new to the channel as well, I'm going to go over the FAQs of the questions that you currently ask me all the time during stream and on other videos. Just about invitations. Obviously, they have a set number on which they want to test their servers on, so we don't know how many people are going to actually get invited in. Only Double 11 knows. Other things, I went over the skins a little bit. Probably you'll see the skins pop up once full release hits. It says, how do you know you're chosen? Check your emails, man. Check your emails. Check your important emails, just your spam, your junk, any email you try to sign up with for the Rust Console Beta and for full release. Check that. That's a good point. Let me stop the train. If you haven't signed up yet, go to rust.double11.com and you can sign up here for any pre-order notifications, along with other Rust news for the Rust Console Beta and for full release. Make sure you do that and follow Rust on Twitter. They'll give you the most up-to-date information on what's going on and when. So, great studio. Face Punch is great. Double 11's great. I'm glad Double 11 is porting over Rust on console. They've done a lot of other big titles like Minecraft Dungeons, also that Architect game as well. So, yeah, I can't wait, dude. I'm super excited. Other FAQs that you probably heard me say before, this is just a recap, but you can't run any servers during the beta, and obviously this is the biggest question we get, is it crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation, which it is. On every level we told you this from last year. It said in the commit list that it's going to be crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation. We're not going to have the PC. Woo! Anyways, so if you guys haven't got your Rust console beta codes yet, don't worry about it. We'll get the full release in spring of 2021 for Xbox, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5. And also, I'm glad you guys stopped by. Make sure you guys drop those subs and likes. And when more news comes out, I will give it to you soon. All right. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.